The place I was speaking about is in New York, Paris, Rome, Boston. The place I was speaking about is in New York, Paris, Rome, Boston, Venice, London, St. Louis. I lived in an old theater next to a shop where tattoos are drawn on sailor skin. You know, distinct memories. A blind black man shouting in the crowd, a lunatic teetering on a skyscraper's cornice, a girl walking with a puma on a leash, suicide on the pavement, eyes on the sidewalk looking like a Kodak crack-up. Do you get the picture? I used to spend hours sitting in the window. I tell you about ladies who ride at night, lines of sleepwalkers. There's always someone who bursts out laughing in the darkness. To describe it, I would have to fall back on the screeching taxi tires, garbage trucks grumbling, old lost ladies screaming at the slave gods in the firmament, filigreed con men, petulant old queen thieves dancing to stolen radios in the street, time bandits trading memories and lies, down to sleep covered in old New York Times. And words I have none, I just steal them to make them talk. And I know they're stolen, but I don't give a fuck. I look a new language in the eye, you'll understand. No rules or regulations, no need to ask any or at all. I might be some highway walker in dwarf woods, the rush of the water and the rivers drowning me steps, not sure of my direction. My eyes are full of the sad golden watch of the sunset. I might be an abandoned child when dirty ears aims a knife at me. I pump them full of lost watches, left on a causeway running into the sea. Yeah, we're just stuff dreams are made of. I'm sure I just don't know exactly what you mean. Words, of course, were true. It happened just yesterday. A woman came to the theater asking for me. She was very poor. She lives in one of the barrios. She had learned in the newspaper of my arrival. I simply couldn't imagine what she wanted, and I waited for her to speak. She pulled some papers from her pocket and carefully unwrapped something. She had looked into the eyes and smiled as though remembering something. And when she had unwrapped her little package, she took out an old yellow photograph, the portrait of her baby. It's you, I saw you being born. See how the cardboard's ripped? Your little hands did that when the photo was new. You broke it. The rip in the photo was such a wonderful souvenir for me. That's what the woman said, and she left me speechless. All I could do was stare at the rip in the photo. There it was. Your first repose will be absolute. Or maybe in a few minutes, maybe in an hour, death is in them already. But my friend, that's something I cannot help. Unfolding inside me on the edge of the city, where children stone cats to death and blow up small frogs with firecrackers. There are no phantoms more terrifying than those of old gardens. I must have looked at him with a child's eyes that expects something's gonna happen, is happening, has happened. Across the wounded galaxies we intersect. Me cries, me movements, return to me useless, forgotten echoes, you from the other side. Huge dark clay flower pots toppled in me mind, muddy memories. The first time I saw him, the first evening stars painted on a blue taxi. Waiting cemetery, the trees are hardened, and wintry yellow moss encircles me childhood. A place of shadows, the first evening stars. The place I was speaking about is in New York, Paris, Rome, Boston, Venice, London, St. Louis.
Elizabeth.